Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Check.
Oh, smoking
Damn it,
lady
here
is
we
back.
go. That sounded like smoking guy, didn't it?
Guy.
Check.
Hey, I got the good side of the mic on the first try.
I have no idea where my good side is right now. These mics. You
The
ready?
good side, I guess. Hey there, welcome to Stuck in Beta, episode 60! 60! Woo!
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, where's the
Yeah.
applause button?
There you go. I am Greg, and with me is Pamela and Jason.
Hi, Pamela.
Hey,
Beat you to it.
wait a I don't even know where that's from. Jason, Pamela.
Oh, come on.
No, Jason.
I don't know.
It's Friday the 13th.
Kind of
Jason's
okay.
mother.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
good
All
one.
right.
I had to think of something on the fly, and that's...
I gave you one before the show.
Why
You
is
said Hansel and Gretel.
Why is the show starting like cue for dogs to start barking?
It is.
I don't know. Maybe Molly just got home. I don't know. Maybe there's someone
There's a conspiracy
outside.
theory. I'm sure there's a conspiracy.
There is.
A mailman or something. You know,
Uh-oh,
I've
here
had-
we go. You know, he gets a look on his face. He throws his hand out. You know,
As long as he doesn't hit the mic or knock over the
cause
bowl of
sparks.
candy.
Yeah.
all day long I've had the all night long stuck in my head.
What?
The Lionel Richie song.
All night long.
Exactly. Jambalite settimo, yeah. Hey, I don't know why.
Terrible.
You were skipping
really
down the
bad
hall
day.
singing that, weren't you?
Yeah, I know. I probably was singing it to myself all day long, down the hall, all
day
night
long.
long. And people are like, is that guy just
God.
singing Lionel Richie?
It's horrible.
Hey, that's a quality song, man.
Speaking of quality, well, never mind.
Speaking of what?
I was going to say quality songs. I've been listening to a lot of Tom Petty, but we'll cover that later.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, unless you want to talk about it now.
You guys
Jump into all the sad news right up front. Just
Shut-
knock it out. Get it out of the way.
Let's get it out of the way. Rip
Let's
that
go.
Band-Aid off.
Okay. My poor Molly and our poor dog Gus passed away. We had to put him to sleep. He had a ruptured tumor in his spleen, and he had other tumors in him, and it was just sad. He's 4 years old. He was one of the best dogs ever, and we'll miss him. So there you go.
Well-
You may have seen him. I know he's come on the show, like, you know, I picked him up or whatever. And also, I can't find the episode. I can't remember which one, but there was one where I got some dog beer.
Yeah.
And it was, and then I think Josh drank some of it later.
Yeah,
And it was,
I remember that.
It was just like beef bouillon or something. But we had him drinking that on the show. So he'll be missed, and I am positive we will be getting another dog eventually. Molly is looking at puppies. Obviously another schnauzer. That's what she's looking at. And she found a lady in Columbia that has, not the country, the Columbia, Missouri.
That's where I think my mom and dad got their schnauzer.
Oh, yeah. Willow Tree?
Yeah.
Willow Tree, yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, you put down like $50 and she'll hold one for you or whatever. And then, well, they're more expensive than that, but it'll reserve you a puppy.
Should be potty training a baby and a puppy at the same time.
Probably will be puppy and baby at the same time, but you know, there you go.
It was episode 8.
Episode 8.
We had the dog beer. Doggy
Man,
beer.
Wow,
that
how
was-
did you find that so quick? Because I was looking.
Search for dog beer.
I did that. Man, that's crazy. You're a better searcher than me.
Your
Obviously.
Google foo is high.
Yeah.
Google foo.
No kidding. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You trained him well, Padawan.
You know, before the show.
Here we go again. Another What is this? Is a 2 day.
And a hand gesture.
I
He
know.
throws out that hand as if he's either wants to receive a 5.
Yeah. Or he's gonna learn you is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like
you're gonna get a learning.
It's almost like a point.
Yep.
Like he
cocks his head to the side.
Yeah.
I've got a Band-Aid on the one finger, so
Yeah.
He's about ready to say something
Very close
to
to
put me in my place.
Yep. It's very close to Slappy Greg.
Well, I don't know if it's in your place, but
You are going to get a talking to. I hear it.
so before the show, we have this candy bowl out. and-
Wow, you're bringing this up already?
Oh, man.
Hey, it's part of our life,
Okay.
right?
Taking
All right.
shots.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shots
All right.
fired. So, there's Kit Kats in there.
You really offended him by eating a Kit
Let's just
Kat.
demonstrate it for anyone that would be wanting to watch it online, how I eat a Kit Kat.
He does not break it in half.
Yeah, and your indignation
Oh, no.
whenever he opened this was like, what?
Yeah.
What? You?
I was like, what are you
Angry.
doing? Look, it's already broken.
This one's already broken,
but you gotta
I'm
eat
gonna
it
like this.
No, come see. That's just wrong.
Eating it like a banana.
Yeah, I think it tastes
Eating
the
it like
same.
a banana.
I peeled it back. I'm not
Yeah.
touching it with my fingers.
He's eating both
How do you eat a
pieces at
Twix?
once. Well, those are already broken in half.
Oh.
They're meant to be eaten
I
individually.
probably push one up.
Like a push-up pop?
One at a time.
Remember that Seinfeld episode where they're
Yeah.
eating it with a fork
Eating
and
the
knife?
Snickers with a... Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, Josh got chastised before the show.
I did.
because it's wrong. You need to break your Kit Kat and eat it individually, each one.
I'm glad you are the authority on candy eating.
Says the guy who won't eat eggs.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
because it comes out of a chicken.
Yeah. A lot of things come from animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tasty beef.
Nothing in this Kit Kat probably comes
Nope.
from an animal.
Oh, there's probably... I'm sure there's some sort of milk product in
Nah,
there.
there's no dairy. Those things are good for years.
Yeah.
Well,
It's probably here
they
from
make
a few
milk
years
that
ago.
can
That's
sit
what-
out of the fridge for...
That's why they make them orange, so you can't tell when they've gone bad.
That's only the Halloween ones.
Well, that's my favorite.
I know the look he gave me. I thought that
He was gonna punch you.
Ate his
Yeah.
single orange
The golden ticket.
Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
there's plenty of orange.
So angry.
Did so you guys have anything go on this week? Exciting? Oh man, sorry for
Nothing
what did I-
exciting. Man, it's just been a week of, bad news, really.
bad news, man.
Yeah, Tom Petty dying.
Yeah. It's not been a good week.
No. Well,
But we don't dwell on that stuff.
We
Here
don't
on
dwell.
Stuck in Beta.
well, I got a couple other things I
Uh-oh,
want
he's
to
gonna
talk
down
in
us.
before we. This isn't downer. So, the Super Nintendo Mini came out. The Super Nintendo Classic or whatever. It has like 21 games. Why are you giggling and all that?
Cause
Why are you?
nothing. Just keep on talking.
Okay, anyway. So there was a little thing online. We found that they were going to have 36 of them available at the Walmart right in Festus where
The
we live.
Walmart.
Wow, the WalMarts.
The Walmarts. So we got there about 9:30, 10 o'clock,
What time were they due to be released?
midnight.
Oh, okay.
We got there. We were like 15. We were the 15th in line.
Huh.
So
She made. Okay. Go ahead.
so anyway,
You said we, right?
well, Molly came with me. So it was right after we took
made- you
Gus.
made-
We took Gus to the ER. So we were going to be up all night anyway. So it was kind of. What are you looking at? Oh,
My Google Foo.
your Google Foo. Now you're.
You don't have to stop talking just because I pull something up on the screen. No, you know how this...
Yeah, he could be watching other kinds of videos.
You pointed the thing to me like I wanted to look.
I'm just showing Josh, actually.
This is
Or
private.
Pamela
So-
here.
Yeah.
So anyway, Super Nintendo Mini, it's really cool. So it's got 21 different games on it. Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country. They're whispering something, I don't know what.
Never mind. He's a lot. No. No.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
We're just having fun, man. I'll turn this off. It's distracting
It
you.
is distracting him. So this was a weeknight or a weekend?
So no, it was Thursday night.
Oh, okay.
So Thursday going into
on
Friday.
A work night?
Yeah, I made it. Yeah, but so we ended
How long
up.
did it take? Did you say?
So we were in line until midnight. We got it.
Oh man,
3
And-
hours? 2 hours? Yeah, I couldn't do that on work night.
Well, we were worried about our dog, so we were up anyway. So we figured, what the heck.
Oh, I see.
So this thing is going to be hacked. Right now, it's got 21 games. They're all really good games.
What kind of games?
Like I was trying to say, you were whispering. Super Mario World.
You whisper in your ear? Is that the problem? You jealous?
Donkey Kong Country, Castlevania 4, Zelda. Pretty much all the top.
Man, Zelda. That's a... Which Zelda? The
Link to the Past, I believe. So the thing is, I have a regular Super Nintendo, and my feeling was, okay, it's nice playing these games from an original system, playing the games, but buying these games are actually going to be more expensive than getting this, which has all the games already on it.
Sure.
And all the games, it's got a controller that's just like the...
one controller? Or
it comes with two controllers. And
USB?
It's exactly like the old controllers. They're not USB, they're other connector. But it's got an HDMI connector, so you connect it right in. Anyway, great system. I love it. Can't wait till they hack it, and I could add more games.
How long's the cord for the controller? Because wasn't that a complaint with the NES?
Yeah, they're about 5 to 6 feet.
Okay, because the NES was shorter than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they're
like 3.
I don't know, but I think they still could be longer. I've got a really long cord.
Yeah.
I got a really long HDMI cable. So
How long is it?
50 feet. You can move it in front of us and then we play. All right. Before we get to some other news, we're
gonna get yelled at.
I want to do a cider update. So last week I was telling you about me doing cider for the first time. You gonna ask what kind of cider?
What kind of cider?
Dickens.
Whoa!
He's part of the humor now.
Wow! Had to
Out of his shell.
beg him to come out. Wow! There's Greg.
There's Greg.
Welcome to the show.
Where you been?
Okay, I don't know. I've been right here. Okay, thank you.
Wow.
So it looked like it started.
God, that took 12 minutes.
It stopped fermenting. So I checked the readings. 8.14%.
Holy cow!
I tasted it. It tasted good.
It didn't have a alcohol like.
It was strong.
Burn your throat?
No.
Okay.
So I gotta let it sit for a day. I add this like sodium to kind of kill the wild yeast in there, and then tonight I'm gonna add the like couple of cans of apple cider extract and some of the cinnamon dolce syrup. And then I'll keg it, and then
so that'll add
probably next week we could try
Next
it.
week, yes.
How much of that extract? I mean, so is it going to lower the ABV that much, or is it?
So I don't know, because it's only going to be.
I mean, like you're talking 8 ounces, you're talking 4 ounces
so
of extract.
The extract is just in cans, so like 12 ounce cans, probably, maybe even 8 ounce, yeah. And then it's 4.8 ounces of the syrup.
So it won't lower your. I mean, you're still probably talking over 7%.
Yeah, and it's probably still, because I looked at it. Even with it, I added the stuff to kill the yeast. It looks like it's still bubbling a little, so it may actually be adding a little more alcohol. But we'll see.
What's it supposed to taste like? Is this another
caramel apple?
Okay.
So it tasted just, like a normal cider.
Yeah.
It was good, but we'll see.
By Richard.
Yeah. No,
Richard
Dickens.
Dickens. Oh, is that like the poet?
Yeah. Charles Dickens.
That's an old recipe then.
Yeah. I had another recipe from Daniel Cummins.
Jesus. Okay. You might need to back up a little. Might need to go back a little. Turn that down. I know we poured some gas on the fire, but you might need to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a family show here.
Yeah. That's a family name.
I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead. What else we got here?
What's in my head?
That's what I was talking about. My dun 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 dun.
Lionel Richie.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Okay. All right. Maybe a little more. Okay. Sorry.
Well, I would have gave it away.
Yeah.
This show is.
So going back to the Super NES, did you guys hear about this Stranger Things game that came? That was announced today. It's a video game that Netflix created for, I guess, the upcoming release of Stranger Things 2.
Oh, like an 8-bit version of it?
Yeah, it looks... Well, they say like Super NES, so I guess it's more like... it's a little bit better graphics.
So that's from last year, though.
What?
Yeah, they put that out last year.
It said it got released today.
Really?
October 4th, 2017.
Huh.
Maybe their writer just is...
I thought they did...
No, there's a ton of articles about it today.
Huh.
But I've
seen another one like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Zelda or Metroid or...
Yeah, cross between the two.
I tried finding it, though, because it's available for free download today, it said.
Oh, so it's actually like a ROM you can play? Or?
Yeah, for Android or
That's
iOS.
pretty interesting.
And I couldn't find it on the App Store earlier. But yeah, they say it's like kind of like Legends of Zelda.
Link to the Past, huh?
Yeah, Link to the Past. But it looked pretty cool. I mean, it says that it's got like 10 hours worth of playing stuff. You know, I mean, I guess that many kind of...
So would it spoil the second season, though?
I don't know. It kind of sounded like it was more like the first season with what was that Underworld thing called?
Yeah. The Underworld, wasn't it? Oh.
The Upside Down.
Upside Down? Is that what they called it?
Yeah. So it sounded like it was a little bit more like the first season, and I think it just says Stranger Things.
Just it?
Did he find it?
Doesn't look like it.
Just type in Netflix.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, though. It looked pretty cool.
Well, that's great. We're going to have to check that out.
Good story.
Hey, well, one last depressing thing before we go on to Tom Petty was taken off life support and he died.
That was a whole big cluster.
That was weird, yeah.
The news really screwed that one up.
Well, there was other things going on. What do you mean they screwed it up?
Well, apparently CBS kind of rushed the news and said that he was taken off life support and he died. They announced that at like the 4 o'clock hour news whenever I was going home, and then they had to retract it later in the evening because he wasn't pulled off life support until like midnight that night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, CBS rushed it on that one, and they screwed it all up.
That was on Monday, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know what happened. Like, how does that new? I guess it's just wanting to be the first. You know?
Yeah,
like anything.
Yeah. Well, and you get a leaker inside the hospital or in family that says something. And then the way I was hearing it the other day, an explanation of why it caught on so bad was that CBS and USA Today are some of those sources that are considered to be gold standard, and once they post something, it's typically true.
Right.
So a bunch of other people picked it up and ran with it, and it wasn't true. So...
Yeah, he was relatively young. I mean, 66, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I mean, he has lots of good songs, and one of the interesting things, he had that Greatest Hits album that came out in 1993, and he put that new song on it, Last Dance with Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Yeah.
And that became a big hit as well. And if you've ever heard the song Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers and you listen to Mary Jane's Last Dance, they sound identical. It sounds like the same song. And I would play it if we wouldn't just get taken down for putting that, but you should check it out. Check out both songs.
What are you saying?
Well, I don't know if one ripped off the other or if it's just a coincidence, but definitely, like every time I hear the one song, I start singing the lyrics from the other song, and it just matches. It's just weird.
Yeah, but I mean, I always wonder with those kind of things, though, is it's just the artist who's doing it second, was that type of sound kind of in their head, or
right? Intentional rip-off.
Yeah, it's not intentional. Like, hey, let's take this and tweak it just a little bit like that.
Right. I mean, because
lawsuits have happened for stuff like that.
For guitar riffs, yeah. I mean, that one for Vanilla Ice, it was clearly stolen from, what is it, David Bowie and Queen?
Yeah.
Under Pressure.
Don't.
He goes, no. Mine's a little different. Mine has a it's totally different.
Yeah.
Good old Vanilla.
He's doing well.
Still
rehabbing
around,
house.
Rehabbing. He had a TV show doing that stuff.
Still on.
Yeah.
Still doing it. DIY channel. I never watched.
So did you guys hear about this? This was on. It's on PBS. It's a show called Finding Your Roots, and they actually had Bernie Sanders and Larry David, and I
heard about the Larry David one.
They found out that the two of them are cousins.
Really?
Yeah, and so
I heard. Okay, go ahead.
The whole thing is obviously they look similar. They have a similar look, similar style. Both get that.
And one totally does the impression.
Yeah, and then Larry David was doing Bernie Sanders on SNL.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Is there any way we could play this reaction? It's kind of
your mic will pick up your speakers because we've had that problem. But I had heard, and maybe this covers it.
Yeah, and then later.
Mute that other tab. Just mute the tab.
This is the worst thing.
You could have just muted the tab.
Oh, yeah, really failed on that.
Gee, what are we doing?
No, this is live TV.
Technical difficulties.
Now you just close the tab.
Your Google food just went down the shitter.
Do you have
is that the right one?
What we got?
What is this?
Match your DNA against everybody who's been in any of my series. If you have long identical stretches, that means you're cousins.
Oh, I have some cousins?
Yep. I hope it's a good athlete.
That's Larry David.
What the hell? You're kidding. Oh my God. That is unbelievable. It's true? It's true. Oh, that's so funny. That is really funny. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah. All right. Cousin Bernie. Cousin Bernie. People say to me.
So yeah, it was just.
He showed a picture of Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, so they open up this I don't know, so it's a book or whatever, and there's a picture of who you're related to. I don't know how they went about figuring out how they're related. Whether
it was DNA sequence. I think it was what it looked like. But wasn't the other part of the story was that Larry David's family was a slave owner?
I read that.
No. That's what I was going to go into. It was Ben Affleck was on the show, and his roots said that he had big slave owners in his family, and he tried to.
I read that.
Oh, there he goes again.
What are we doing?
If you guys could just play it off, you don't have to overreact.
What? So anyway, Ben Affleck tried to stop that episode from airing, and I think he did. They either they cut it out or something like that.
Really?
But they found out later that one of the staff or something found out, and then he had to come out with a statement saying, yeah. But there's the thing. Maybe something like that happened in the past, but okay, that's his roots. That wasn't him.
Larry David. Yeah, shocked to learn his ancestors were slave owners.
Well, Ben Affleck was the one that I guess tried to hide it on that show. Know Your Roots.
Finding Your Roots.
Finding Your Roots. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Good story.
Hey, are we going to have your...
yeah, you want to try a snack?
Are we doing a snack?
Sure.
We got it cranked up today.
What do you got for us?
I don't know if these have ever been out in the past, but I found them.
Well, if they have, Greg will chastise you and tell you you're an idiot.
He's probably going to tell me that we've tried these on the show
Probably.
4 years ago.
Episode 32 at minute mark 4.
I sent him a picture beforehand to let him know that, you know, I'm picking these up. And
Right.
These are, they don't say new, they don't say special release or anything like that.
Shouldn't have bought them.
I know. These are from M&Ms, and we have, just for the fall season, we have white candy corn and white pumpkin pie. Now, I don't know why both of these are specifically white,
Racist.
but
So there
they
was
are
a
white.
pecan pie one too.
These are the only two that I found.
What did we have last year that was candy corn flavored?
Oh, we had the candy corn that was flavored like pancakes.
That's what it was. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I like candy corn.
I do too.
It's one of those that
You mix it with peanuts?
yeah. It's like Baby Ruth, right? Is that what it's like?
Payday.
Payday.
Yeah.
When I saw these, I was like, "Oh, cool, candy corn." And Lori's like, "Oh,
Really?
wife, she hates candy corn." I just think it's.
I'm not a big fan
You
of it
eat too
either.
much of it, it makes your teeth hurt.
Yeah, I don't. Who would eat too much of it though? I mean,
Apparently you have. If
I mean,
So-
a bag.
first up, pumpkin pie.
pumpkin pie.
So what's white pumpkin pie taste like?
It's probably white chocolate.
So we got orange ones, light brown ones, and white ones.
It's a rainbow.
So it's kind of like Reese's Pieces.
Pieces?
Pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those aren't very good.
No, I taste cinnamon. Ooh,
Yeah.
pumpkin.
Disappointed. I was really looking forward to pumpkin pie.
You can take those home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They taste very artificial.
Tastes like a candle.
Yeah.
What the hell did you expect? They're
Waxy.
M&Ms.
I mean, I thought they would have a little.
What are you hating on M&Ms?
No, he's complaining that the pumpkin M&M tastes artificial.
Well, I mean, it just, like Greg said, it's like a waxy kind of
What is it saying?
artificial flavor.
Artificial flavor.
I thought they used real
It's on the
pumpkins.
damn bag where they would put new. You were looking for new, but not artificial
Right.
flavor.
I'm disappointed with that one. Those aren't.
Sorry, those aren't the best.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm like really.
All of our hopes in that bag
the
right
bar
there.
is set really low on this one. I spent $8 on these two bags.
$8,
Jeez,
man.
you buy it at Deerberg's?
Those are on sale for $1 at next door.
Next door?
Yeah, my neighbor
neighbor's
has
house?
them.
Neighbor.
He sells
Oh,
them.
these smell good. So this is candy corn, and there's
Ooh,
is
they
it?
do smell good.
yellow and orange.
These have artificial flavoring.
It does say it, and this is in bigger letters than the pumpkin pie.
Well, I mean, candy corn's not real.
There's not real corn.
No.
Those are fine.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Not great.
The pumpkin ones needed a little bit more, like, allspice or something.
Yeah.
I don't get
Well-
candy corn at all.
I don't either. It's not an off-putting flavor.
Kind of fruity almost in
It's
a way.
just really sweet.
Yeah.
I don't get candy corn either.
Well, that's disappointing. Almost like a fruity slash vanilla flavor is what I get. All right, moving on.
So you want to try this
That was
beer?
a fail.
Hey, it was a good effort. Valiant. Oh,
Now you may talk.
so I'm trying to open this bottle here, and it's got a wax top, and it looks like a little tab thing, but I'm having issues.
Go get a pair of pliers out of the toolbox.
Oh, here we go. I got it. Look at that.
Hey, if it's got a wax seal, you know it's good.
Well, oh crap.
So shall we talk about something else?
There we go.
Oh, he got it.
I got it. So
Pretty excited about this beer.
Disastrous end to the show.
So today we have from Triple C Brewing Company chocolate covered pretzel stout.
Are they a sponsor of the show?
It is a stout brewed with cocoa nibs, coconut, and aged in bourbon barrels. It is 9.2% alcohol by volume,
So just a little bit higher than your cider.
32 ABV,
Whose cider is that?
32 IBU.
Charles Dickens.
Okay. Well, I guess it could have been Emily Dickens, his daughter.
Yeah.
Since we're on beer, did you see that Abraxas announced their Abraxas Day tickets and everything today?
Shit.
What is that response
Wow,
for?
that is smells very strong.
So take a guess. You get 5 bottles of beer. You get 2 bottles of Abraxas, a barrel aged, a vanilla, and some,
$30 each.
$20 each.
$20 each.
$100, and it comes in a nice gift bag too.
$100. Oh, you got to buy all 5.
Yeah, 5. You get five big bomber bottles of beer for $100. It's one of the top ranked beers in the country.
Sure.
So, my thing about Perennial is they always seem kind of like, I love their beers. Don't get me wrong. They just seem kind of snooty.
I agree. Kind of high on themselves.
Like they don't announce stuff until like the last minute. You know, like, hey, tomorrow there's going to be this release.
Hell, they've done it before. That time I called you, we went up there. It was the afternoon, like 2 hours before.
Yeah. But people rush up there.
Like I did.
It works, I guess.
They sell out.
So, this Pretzel Stout.
Very
It
chocolatey.
smells good.
I don't get much pretzel flavor.
I think pretzel's hard to do, though.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I mean, you're talking that salt flavor, and that
Right.
salt is hard to do.
Bready.
That bready flavor, yeah. It's definitely chocolatey.
I don't know. I'm getting, definitely chocolate. But that bourbon's really hitting you too.
Yeah.
You don't like the bourbon?
You don't like
age,
those,
No,
do you?
not really.
which is weird. I thought the last one we had was a bourbon
What
barrel
was it?
aged.
It was it blended much better than I think this one does, and it was
this one's
more
a little
subtle.
Yeah, this one's a little stronger.
Yeah, higher ABV.
What was that last one? That was really good.
Yeah, that was really
Neapolitan
good.
Dynamite. Neapolitan Dynamite.
That was really good.
Yep, that was very good.
That was a Stone
Yeah,
Stone
collaboration.
with who?
Vanilla Ice.
No,
Collaborate and
that's
listen.
not true. What else we got?
Hey,
do you want to try your snack?
Oh, you want me to get those too?
Well, after that disaster,
We could.
I won't protest.
All right, talk about Halloween movies.
hey, do you watch Halloween movies?
No.
Yeah. You? End of segment.
Great segment, Josh. Yeah, give me 5, man.
Here's the thing.
That's what it is. He's waiting for a 5 when he says
I
that,
know.
isn't he? Yeah.
What else?
Are
is
you not a
going
big
on?
Halloween movie fan, though? Seriously?
Not really. I don't like scary movies.
I don't either.
I mean, I don't mind like the Friday the 13th and the Nightmare on Elm Street because they just didn't seem realistic.
Sure.
But I don't like the ones that seem real, like they could really happen. Those
Blair
scare the
Witch
crap
Project?
out of me.
Poltergeist.
Scared the shit out of me.
Any of those, and you know which ones really I didn't like is those Saw movies. I tried to watch.
Never watched
Oh, I
one or
love the first one.
Oh,
I haven't watched
God,
any
it
others.
just creeped me out.
Never watched one.
Scared the crap
Greg
out
likes
of me.
Human Centipede, the scary movie.
No, I've never seen those, but the thing I like about, okay, this is just going by the first one. I haven't seen any of the others.
Isn't there like 25 of them?
It was very much, yeah, I think so.
On what?
Saw.
Which? Oh, yeah.
It's very much like the movie Seven, where there's
Good
a
movie.
serial killer
Yeah.
out on the loose, and they're trying to solve this mystery of who's doing
Right.
Is Brad
Got
Pitt
a
in
drama.
it. No, but
It's not like 7.
but like Seven, yeah, Seven's a far superior movie. Seven's a great movie.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
But that's a little. That one's gory too. I mean,
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't like
what's
that,
in the box?
that gory stuff. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh! Oh
That's what you
I'm
jeez!
sorry.
I'm the only one who hasn't failed this week.
Well, now that you're breaking out these cookies, I think we could. We might be changing that.
Should I replay my?
You don't have to.
Okay.
So we also have, because always have snacks. We have fudge stripe, strawberry. Oh, Molly told me to check her. She commented something as
She
well.
called us jerks.
Oh yeah, because we're drinking this without her,
Oh,
and she can't have.
it's not
Right
good,
now?
Molly, at all.
No, I don't.
Josh is telling the truth. I'm lying.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
I don't.
So
What did she tell us to check?
she said check the comments. She called us jerks. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
probably what it is. Fudge stripe cookies. I'm sure you are all pro fudge stripe cookies. 'cause
Oh, yeah.
they're an amazing
I
cookie.
mean, who would be an anti? What would
Anti-Fudge Strike?
It almost Anti-Foo instead of Antifa, like that group. It'd be Anti-Foo, right?
Anti-Fudge?
Anti-Foo?
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, they had 2 different flavors. They had pumpkin spice, which I'm like, I've had enough pumpkin spice. And then they had strawberry cheesecake, and that sounded right up my alley. So, grab one.
You know, the only pumpkin spice thing that I like is, and I think I said this last week, Breadco's pumpkin spice muffins are wonderful.
Well, I wonder if...
Now, these smell artificial to me.
You don't think it's real cheesecake?
Might be.
It does say artificially flavored. Come on. I bought these thinking real strawberries would be in these.
And it's artificial. I bet you it's even artificial coloring.
So the cookie's actually white, pinky. The cookie is actually pink, and the stripes are white.
Those are good.
They're good.
I don't taste much cheesecake or much strawberry, for that matter. But they're good.
It tastes kind of fudgy.
Fudgy?
Yeah. They're fudge cookies, right?
I think they're very tasty. But that's me.
I kind of got in trouble a little bit last night.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of...
What happened?
You're not doing your chores?
As we're giving our opinion about how something tastes, so Greg and I had to go to a funeral. I don't know, more sad news. We're going to get past that, but...
Greg will make some kind of penis comment. bring us out of the sad.
Oh, okay.
No, I won't.
No, so we went to dinner afterwards at Cyberg's, which is like Greg and Molly's favorite restaurant, I think. Is that right?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. And, I mean, we just had a couple of appetizers, and my wife and I ordered a pizza, and I don't know, somebody said, oh, the food was really good, and Lori said, yeah, it was really good, and she looked at me like, and I said, yeah, it was all right. And it was like, I may as well have just like told her that her food tasted like crap.
And that she made it?
That she made, yeah.
She was a jerk.
Yeah, and afterwards she was like, it's really annoying that you say things like that. Like, why don't you...
that you have an opinion.
This is like the car ride on the way home. I'm like, I didn't really find it that... It wasn't like...
Is Lori watching?
I hope not.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Of course, Greg had to make the crack about how I don't have any taste buds, which hurts.
You're the one who brought it up.
Well, you had them removed.
I did.
That fire eating incident, wasn't it?
So, I can only comment on texture.
You've got to... Geez,
only comment on texture.
I set you up. You got to knock it home. Come on.
Well, sorry.
So,
yeah.
I can't believe it went out to the car and car ride home.
I know. That's what...
Long car ride home.
I was like, really?
She hit you on your way home? Yeah. Is there something you want to say?
Yeah. Do you need help?
Yeah.
I do. She's like, well,
let it out, Josh. It's okay.
You go out to dinner, and it's like, we have our time together, and then you say, meh. I'm like, I enjoyed our company.
Careful.
I know.
I enjoyed hanging out with Greg and Molly and having dinner together and the company and being out and all that on a Tuesday night, in fact, which is extremely rare for us to go out. And, I mean, that was fine, but the food was, I don't know. It wasn't like, I tried explaining to him, I'm like, yeah, you see those shows on TV where somebody, they'll put something in the food in their mouth and they're just like, oh. I can't imagine ever having that reaction to food.
You've never had my meat. I'll make you some.
Well, they said that I haven't been to Ramsey's Steakhouse.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sticky toffee pudding, just...
Yep. Well, we were at Petite last night for Annette's birthday.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Petite Paris.
The fillets there were wonderful, great, and they're pretty darn good. I think you would. It's one of those experiences of wow, this is good.
Here's Josh's reaction. I'll have one of these fillets. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I had the scallops though. I think they were okay. They weren't.
Yeah.
Come on!
I know. Like everybody wants to see. I've never seen any of you go. Oh man! Oh my god!
I'm a food snob.
I've never. Okay, so what am I then?
You don't have taste buds.
Okay. I don't know.
You're just
The
a
Great
snob.
Fire Eating Incident.
I'm just a snob. Yeah, the Great Fire Incident.
Well, you've seen it with beer. I know.
But he says all beer tastes the same.
I've had beers
No, I don't
before
say
where
that. I said last week's was really, really good. This one, nah. Meh.
It's like Cyberg's pizza.
Yeah. I did say I've never had a bad pizza. And
It's hard to screw up pizza.
Greg commented that when we lived together, when we were roommates, we were like 21 years
You
old.
were in a relationship.
Yeah. We came back after a night of doing what
Frivolity.
21, 22-year-olds do. And we said, it's probably 2 a.m. and we're thinking, oh, we need to eat something. Let's put a frozen pizza in the oven. And we both laid down and fell asleep.
Oh, Jesus. We woke up.
I woke up to him like going, oh my God!
Look at this pizza.
He pulls his pizza out of the oven and it's like 6 inches in
supposed
diameter.
to be a 12-inch pizza. It was only a 6
Was
inch.
this like 2 days later?
No, yes,
like 2
we were
hours later.
unconscious. we were in a coma.
I think it was 2 hours later. I think it was,
It
in
was
the oven
probably
for
like that.
2 hours.
I'm surprised the smoke alarm didn't go off.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty smoky in there.
Yeah.
And,
And we
I don't
could've
know.
died.
Yeah, I don't know how the thing. I mean, yeah, it was just a black puck.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Hey, watch your language.
Greg ate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, well,
can't
it's still
waste it.
pizza.
Yeah.
I haven't had a bad pizza.
That's right.
So, pizza.
Pizza. Have you guys used that check-in app at Cyberg's where it puts your place in line?
No, but is it part of their rewards?
No.
No?
It works for Cyberg's and a bunch of other restaurants. It's something like no wait. My boss was telling me about it. He
Never
said
heard of it.
He's never had to wait in line at Cyberg's, and that place is always busy.
No.
He said he uses this app, and it
We
puts
didn't-
his place in line, and he walks right in.
We didn't wait in line yesterday.
No.
Well, it was
Oh,
a Tuesday night.
Well, you said never wait in line.
Shush. Okay.
So tell us about the Google event.
Yeah, Google had their big Pixel 2 launch event today where they announced the new phone, and they also announced their new Google Home Mini, which is kind of like a hockey puck version of the Google Home. They also announced the Google Home Max, which is like their bigger speaker set. It's got I think 4 speakers in it, a couple subs and tweeters. That no matter where you put it in the room, it will auto adjust the sound level to match the room and to get best sound. They also obviously announced the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL, their new phones. They announced the new Pixel Book, which is a $1,000 Chromebook, which is crazy. They announced a couple new services. They are going to be releasing Google Lens in the next couple weeks.
Explain Google Lens.
So you can take a picture of a sign in a foreign language and hit the Lens button, and it'll translate it for you. You can.
Now, is that something that they've...
Google Goggles used to do that years and years ago. It will also, if you take a picture of a want ad, you hit the Lens button and it'll copy the phone number or the email address off of the ad and put it into your phone. You can hit the Lens button and say, what is this? And it'll tell you, if you're at a landmark and you take a picture of the Washington Monument and you hit the Lens button and say, what is this? The assistant will go out and find what it is you're looking at. It's using AI and machine learning in the background to look at those pictures and do that.
So I remember Microsoft released a couple years ago. I thought it was called Microsoft Lens, to be honest with you. And it was
lie to me.
And it was more for business cards. You could take a picture of a business card.
Google Goggles did that.
Yeah.
And it would put it into your contact list.
It would take everything, throw it into your contacts.
Yeah, Google Goggles did that.
So I guess Google Lens will do that too.
I don't know. I assume.
If they implemented all the... Because I kind of like that. I remember when we were... when we were getting ready to get married, we went to a lot of vendors and stuff, and we'd get business cards so I could just take a picture of it.
Boy, that was nice.
Throw it right in there.
Yeah, Google Goggles. The name of the app is No Wait.
No
spaces.
Wait, okay.
And it has Buffalo Wild Wings, Chili's, Rich and Charlie's, Fraley's, Cyberg's. You Pasta House Festus, you say check in, it puts your name on the list. It tells you when to show up.
So that's something that they subscribe to?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's nice. Is that the only
wait.
one in town? Is the
Pasta House.
Yeah, yeah, but that's really, I've never really had to wait that long for a lot of those places.
Yeah.
Cybergs, we've been told over an hour wait before.
Yeah,
That's
usually
when I
we'll
say, "Screw
just
this,"
find a
and walk
place
out.
at the bar, one of the bar tables or something. The problem with Cybergs is
Mellow Mushrooms on here.
oh, that's good. And that's another one where we'll sit at a bar table.
So you're telling me the app is useless?
No. Like I was going to say about Cybergs, they have such a small dining area, but a big patio and big bar area that is all open seating,
So this Pixel 2,
Yeah.
that's, do you know all the specs on
So
it?
you bought one, right?
Bought one for Annette, yeah.
Oh.
you
Happy
have the
birthday,
regular,
Annette.
you have the Pixel 1?
I have the Pixel 1.
Yeah,
As
so
do
do
you,
I.
right?
Which one? Did you get the 5-inch or 6-inch?
5-inch. The 6-inch is made by LG, and I refuse to own another LG product.
Life's good.
Yeah,
Does it have similar functionality as the new iPhone?
It beats the iPhone 8 in every spec.
Really? Mm-hmm. At half the price.
No, it's only $50 cheaper.
What?
You're thinking
is-
you're thinking the iPhone X.
Oh, the X was that
the
$1,000?
Yeah, iPhone 8 small version is like $700.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been a lot of problems with those iPhone 8s.
Yeah, they are.
I've heard.
And they, from what I understand, the internals are really no different than the iPhone 7
It sounds like, remember the year, was it iPhone 4?
with the
Was that
Wi-Fi issues.
where they had all the issues?
Yep, I owned one.
Sounds like another one. Yeah.
Then
And you always laughed at me,
converted.
and I told you, you're wrong. Hey,
Man, I don't remember seeing half that crap.
yeah, there was a lot of stuff they announced.
They redesigned Dream VR. I don't know, bunch of stuff.
a bunch of stuff. Check it out.
Home's getting a bunch of new commands.
Yep.
The integration with Nest security cameras is pretty damn cool. You can tell, hey Google, show me the foyer, and it'll throw the foyer camera up on the Chromecast on the television.
So
cool.
if you have a lot of Google products,
So that brings up an interesting point. You have Nest, you have Home, so do I. I have both of those. I have a couple security cameras that aren't Nest security cameras. I'm thinking about jumping and buying a couple Nest security cameras just to have everything on the same
they're
platform.
kind of expensive. Though,
They are
aren't
expensive, and their yearly subscription fee is
Get the
expensive.
smoke alarm
really?
too.
Yeah.
Why do they have
$100 per year for online storage of video?
Oh. Do you have to have that, though?
You don't have to. It's optional, but if someone steals your camera, you don't have your footage.
Can you point it to your own?
Local DVR, I don't know.
You would think they'd allow that.
I don't know. What are you going to talk about now?
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
About pop culture time.
oh, we gonna talk about pop culture? Where's that theme music?
Shut up.
We should have talked about your SNES for pop culture.
We'll get to it. McDonaldland.
Is this
Remember-
like McDonald Playland?
Yeah.
No. Do you remember? Okay, so
I remember
probably 2003, 2004, they basically put an end to all the McDonaldland characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Hamburglar.
Yeah, and like they may now they may have Ronald McDonald show up at like an event.
he was
Sure.
in Hillsboro
Yeah.
for our new opening whenever our store got
Redone.
redone, and he's
Right, but it's
so creepy.
Yeah.
it's for it's for grand openings and like for the Ronald McDonald House type things. But there's something about like I know a lot of it came around earlier than the 80s, but I remember all in the 80s when Saturday morning you'd have your cartoons on, but you'd also have you'd have the commercials with Ronald McDonald skating with the little kid that couldn't skate with Grimace and Birdie and the whole gang.
Like,
and
something bad would happen to him, or he'd fall, or
Yeah,
he couldn't
he'd
keep
go-
up, and
it's okay, and then Ronald would help him, and then he'd give him a cheeseburger at the end. And it
was all smiles, yeah.
For a great taste of McDonald's. And then they'd say some joke, and then
1970 to 71 was whenever it started.
What other characters were... Oh, Birdie, you mentioned.
Birdie, Grimace, Hamburglar, Fry Guys, Mayor McCheese,
Cheese, Captain Crook.
Captain Crook, Big Mac.
The Professor. Officer Big Mac.
Oh, Officer. Oh, excuse me.
The Hamburger Patch. Trash cans? These were talking twin trash cans.
I remember. Yeah. Those were older, though, too.
The Happy Meal Gang.
The McNugget Buddies. The little McNuggets.
Yep. Uncle O'Grimacy.
Oh,
that was created in 1977.
Shamrock Shake.
Yep, Shamrock Shake.
Yeah.
Greg is like a human Wikipedia.
I know. Bernice?
I don't know Bernice. What the heck?
This was 1992. A strange character, or creature, that was introduced in 1992 who ate inedible things like the script in the 3-part Ronald McDonald Making Movies commercial.
There was a 3-part Ronald McDonald commercial. That was 92. I was probably like, this is stupid. I'm 13 or whatever age I was.
How about Sunday? You know who Sunday was? That was Ronald
Sunday?
McDonald's dog.
He had a dog named Sunday?
Yeah.
Well,
it only appeared in
it must have been a male dog.
The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald.
Oh, see, I don't know. But anyway, I kind of find there was a little bit of charm with it. Like, you know, that, like, yeah, I know now the whole thing about you can't advertise this fatty food to children. Can someone think about the children? You know, come on.
Is that why they...
Oh, I totally know that's why.
Really?
It was
lawsuit, yeah.
Because and I think they kind of stole everything from Sid and Marty Krofft. Who did,
yeah, that's what it says.
Did
how do you know this stuff?
HR Puffin stuff?
Yeah, that's what it says, Greg. Did you read this Wikipedia?
He wrote that Wikipedia.
I did not read that, but yeah, HR Puffin stuff. McDonald's actually got Sid and Marty Krofft. They were gonna hire them on to do commercials for him or whatever, and then they ended up saying no to the deal or whatever, canceling the deal, and then they ended up doing their own thing, which was basically the same thing. Yeah.
Well, it says actually that it just kind of declined in popularity, and then they changed their direction to the I'm Loving It campaign.
I think it didn't decline. I think it was the same time they were getting rid of Joe Camel and stuff, because every kid doesn't have a mind of their own, and if they see a cartoon character, they're going to eat burgers and smoke cigarettes. You know, I mean, come on.
Huh. But they still have the Happy Meals, though.
Yeah, they do. But you got apple slices now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, when is it just...
I like Happy Meals.
I think, because they're only $3,
and you get 2 sides.
Yeah.
Fries and, like you said, apples.
And a toy.
And a toy,
a toy. I mean,
and
if
a drink.
If it's a good toy, yeah, it's perfect.
Do they still have those big... What were they called? Mighty Kids Meals or Mighty?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they were like a little bit bigger.
I really don't know.
Which again was probably a bad thing, because the kids.
I want a double cheeseburger,
the Happy
Daddy.
Meals. The Happy Meals were small portions, and the Mighty Kids Meal was probably like basically like a number 2 with a toy and a large chocolate shake.
And then you take it number 2. Okay.
Hey, where can you find us?
Man, you're already ready to close this show.
He's looking at his phone. He must have dinner plans.
Yeah. I was going to talk about this TiVo survey real quick.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. So, very interesting. TiVo is kind of... They merged with some other company where they do a lot of data for just things. And they I guess they did surveys of... we're all cord cutters here. Well, you're not really. But
I don't have Charter anymore.
You don't anymore?
Who are you pointing to?
Okay. So they kind of asked people what their top channels they want.
Read about this, yeah.
And like in order, it's number 1 ABC, CBS, Fox, Discovery Channel, NBC. It's funny that a Discovery Channel is before NBC. History, FX, A&E, TNT, TBS, HBO, AMC, so on and so forth. So really, there's about 20 channels or whatever, and people are willing to pay a certain amount per channel, and HBO is one of the higher ones, but all these others are about $1.50, $1.20 or whatever, and it comes to about $30 a month if these all were the channels that you got. Well, obviously not all these
it's not
services
possible to do that.
Exactly. So the one that comes the closest is actually DirecTV Now's Just Right package. You get 85.2% of the channels that people want. And then
but it's like $55 a month.
It's $50 a month. The Live a Little package, which is the one right under, gets 81.5%. And that's $35 a month. Now, at the bottom of the list, which I think is a great service, but they're right, the channel offering isn't the greatest. YouTube TV is $35 a month, but they're only giving you 37% of those core channels that you want.
Here's my argument for this. If you would weight those channels by position or by popularity of request by people, I think YouTube's score would come up drastically, because YouTube has all of those local channnels that people have in spots 1 through 5.
Right. And, well, at least in St. Louis, they do.
Right.
You know, all other channels.
That's why I'm torn. I have that free trial of YouTube TV now, and it has my locals, which is awesome, and I love it, but I'm missing TBS and Discovery.
And you can DVR,
which is awesome.
And the DVR works well.
It works really well. Yeah. I'm DVRing Big Bang Theory, Modern Family.
15-second skip.
I haven't been able to use that yet.
It's I don't know. I think it works pretty well.
I agree. If it can add 2 channels, I'd stay with it.
Yeah, I need a couple more, but it's still
like, I'm gonna go home and watch the hockey game on it.
The nice thing that I get from this report, okay, there are literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different streaming TV packages out there. I mean, that's a lot of competition out there, and that means prices are going to be competitive. You know, they have to be. To stay in the game, they got to be competitive.
Sure. I think by having YouTube in the game, they'll keep everybody honest.
I don't think anyone's going to go over... Well, I mean, DirecTV Now did, but that $40 is probably what they got to stay below, you know?
Google doesn't have to make money on this. I imagine they're willing to take a loss on this if they could find or sign other channel providers.
Well, YouTube and Hulu both have their own content as well, and... You know, YouTube Red stuff, which I've never have you watched a single YouTube Red show? Yeah. Hulu TV, I think Hulu has had some actual shows worth watching, but I don't know. It's an interesting report. Yeah, if you check out TiVo's survey, what the heck do they call it? Video Trends Report. Pretty interesting. Yep.
It's very long.
It's very long. There's lots of data in there. Lots of data.
Like Greg's HDMI cable.
Yeah, his cord.
Very long.
So,
where can you find us, Greg?
I think the answer to that question is stuckinbetapodcast.com. Join us here every week on Facebook Live at 5 p.m. Central Time. You can also subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Also, check out our video on the video of this episode or all our other episodes on YouTube. Go to stuckinbetapodcast.com. You'll find all the links for all our social networks, Twitter, Instagram. What else do we do? Pretty much all of them. Our social media manager over there... takes care of it all.
I was just commenting and out on our Facebook live stream and just thanking everyone for joining us this afternoon.
There you go. Well, It's been a show.
It's
Of
been a show.
stuff. All right.